Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I'm Jason, your host, and this is the second part to my one that I've just done to do with bowel cancer and that. Do not go down the fucking internet rabbit hole or the Facebook rabbit hole and think that you can solve your cancer by eating vegan meals or something like that. Listen to me. Me and Paola fought leukemia for 20 years. And unfortunately, nothing I tried, and believe me, I was motivated, I was intelligent. I tried, and I tried everything from the weirdest teas and everything to fucking trying to sell my soul. I'm sorry, I did. I would have done fucking anything to save Paola. I went through the entire gamut. Any rumour of a cure, anything of these kind of things. I tested special teas, all the I researched it all, from essential fucking oils to crystals, to prayer, to everything, and not one bit made a difference to my wife. And not one, and talking to the rest of the people in the cancer wards, not one thing in all of these side things made it any difference except for giving a bit of positive energy. It's okay to believe in these things. It's okay to, it doesn't hurt for you to have crystals in your house or a nice feng shui or whatever you fucking want to do for your household energy and that. But do not, and I repeat, do not discount the doctors, the nurses, the chemotherapy specialists, the radiology specialists, and what they tell you. They know their shit. I'm sorry. I might annoy a lot of fucking religious people, but prayer won't save you. I saw so many fucking religious people, so many church chaplains coming and praying with the people in the beds and that, and trying to save them, and so many crying parents and fucking thinking who would try anything, and had brought people and healers and fucking shamans into the hospital, anything they tried, and not one of those people survived unless they also did cut the fucking tumour out, have the chemotherapy things. I know it's scary. My wife at 21 was told she had a death sentence, that cancer was going to kill her. And we fought it. And what kept her away most was a medication that damaged her body, but it kept the leukemia from getting to a level that it would auto-initiate. So therefore it was kept at a level where it wouldn't restart. But that same thing damaged her body and killed her in the end. But we tried abso-fucking-lutely everything. We did. The power of prayer and everything is great and positive and wonderful, and having a positive mindset can help, and that is the only way that all of that other stuff works. The positive mindset, the putting you in the right mindset so you can actually face it and fight it and that. No problem with that. But do not rely on these Facebook experts. Do not buy a crystal from fucking Amazon, or do not follow a certain religion just because you think it will save you. I'm sorry. I've seen too much. And I've seen too many people. And this is the worst thing. This is the fucking worst thing about it. And this is what gets me angry. It's the people who prey on people and get them into their cults and get them into their religions. They're like fucking ambulance chasing lawyers in America, unfortunately. But they see the people weak, they see the people scared, and then they'll say, oh, pay this and we'll do this. We'll send you this it's from Lourdes, it's been blessed by the Pope, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 this will cure you. No. I'm sorry. If you were meant to survive, you'll survive. If your genetics were good, you'll have a chance. And yes, that positive influence, if you really have faith in all that stuff, will help. It will. Your body heals better when you've got a positive outlook, whatever causes that positive outlook. But I saw many people who put off cancer treatment to go to Rome. Put off cancer treatment to go to special masses and stuff like that. To visit places in the world that are supposed to be healing. And you know what happened to most of them? They came back begging for treatment. And usually it was too late. I listened to so many stories from doctors and that, who had to say yes when a person wanted to try other things, and you can't force people to have these treatments. And especially with tumours and stuff like that, minutes and days, and stuff like bowel cancer, minutes and days matter in the fight against it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to shoot down so many wishes and things and that. Every day new ideas and new ways of facing cancer are coming out. But if you believe your Facebook friends, or an internet expert, or some conspiracy bullshit, you are basically murdering yourself when it comes to cancer. You are basically writing yourself out of the genetic lottery. You should be given a Darwin Award. I know it's scary. And I know going through cancer treatment is fucking hard. And cancer is horrible. All kinds of cancer are horrible. But when it comes down to it, your doctors, your specialists, they have trained their entire life trying to beat cancer. And even if they can't cure what you've got, they can give you the best prognosis. There's also another option, things is like, yes, let's talk about terminal cancers. And I'm talking about the type of cancers that can't be cured, or they can't be delayed and slowed down. Now, Paola decided that she was willing to fight, even though she knew she wasn't going to get off on this it wouldn't give her a win, even though every day was a win. So her idea was, fuck it, I'm going to fight anyway, even though we can't win, we can stop it, we can get more time together. It was worth it. But you have to decide also when to stop fighting, and I mean that. You can decide that, do you want to spend the last 6 months of your life in a bed in hospital, or do you want to spend the last month of your life maybe feeling a bit better, alive, and just pain management, and do what you can. It's personal choice. It's your choice. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't actually tell you. I've been through cancer twice now. I've been through terminal illnesses with dementia with my mum as well. I've seen a lot of death. And I've seen what works. I would have done anything to save Paola. I would have done anything to end the suffering of my mum. I would have given my life to make my mum's suffering less. I would have given my life in a second. Actually, in a second, I would have happily sacrificed myself, my body and soul, if it would have saved Paola. But yeah, I never found anything out there. I even went down to the British Library in London and I read up on everything from esoteric to thingy to try and find something, anything. I was driven by this almost zealot need that Paola's only 21. She didn't deserve to die. She wasn't a bad person. She hadn't ever smoked. She fucking lived a sheltered life. She was just starting life, and it was taken away from her. All her career options. She wanted to be an archaeologist. She wanted to be a librarian archaeologist. That was her dream. So please believe me when I say that your best bet when it comes to this kind of thing is your doctor and the experts at the hospital and the nurses and their backup team, like the local doctor, there's a Facebook group, actually, funnily enough, that when you actually, I'm still in that group, basically it's the local Stoke bowel cancer group, and basically when you go in for cancer treatment and that, they have experts and that, and they sign you up for this Facebook group so you can talk to all the other people with bowel cancer and that, and everybody supports each other. It's amazing going through it, and they're there for each other after it's the situation and everything. So it's brilliant. It really is. And I think a lot of places have these support communities set up around them. So yeah, I wish there was an easy way out. I wish there was an easy way to fix these things. Life is worth fighting for. And if there is a God out there, He's given us the tools to fight it ourselves. He's given us the inspiration to have medical knowledge and computers and AI and everything else to forge a path. So, bye-bye for now. This is Jason for the Weber channel.